Risk management is one of the most important things in trading. Risk management is what keeps you alive in the market when we're not having good opportunity. A lot of people come to the market every single day expecting to see the same things. That is not the case. The market goes through seasons. There is times when the market provides good opportunity. There is times when it will not. It is being able to recognize those things and position yourself differently. Recognize market conditions going into this week. I have been completely de-risked. The reason is because the market is at all-time highs. When the market is at all-time highs, we need a lot of structure to validate and give us a confident bias to take a high-quality setup. Risk management is in place to protect you from hurting yourself, being able to recognize when to be offensive and when to be defensive. The market is always providing opportunity, but the opportunity is not always to make money. Sometimes the opportunity is to work on capital preservation, to focus on lowering your size, to focus on your risk management, to keep the losses small. I see so many traders that come into the day, take a loss, and it spirals into 5 other losses. Then their account ends up blown by the end of the day. The reason is because they're focused on passing a funded account, they're focused on getting a payout, growing their account. When you are constantly looking for trading opportunities, those opportunities aren't necessarily good opportunities. You are paid for decisions. You need to switch your mindset. Trading is not a time-based game. You are not being paid to sit in front of the market and watch. You are being paid for your decisions. Build your full game. One of the biggest analogies I like to use is golf. In golf, you have different aspects of your game. You have your short game, your putting, your driving. A great golfer has a well-rounded game in trading. It is the same thing. You need to work on every aspect of your game. That means taking good trades with conviction. And there is times when you need to work on your defense, capital preservation, practicing patience, practicing discipline, only taking good quality setups, the longevity mind setups. If you plan to be in this game for a year or 2 years, and you should be, then you need to practice on the defensive side of your game. Come into the market and say, I am expecting lower quality conditions today. Focus on lowering your size, being patient, being disciplined. After the day, journal it, and it is another day in the bank. The difference between people that try to make money versus people focused on the process is the habits you build. Expect to lose every single day that you come into the market. You should go in expecting not to take a trade that day. You should go into every single trade expecting to lose. This builds discipline. You are not going to be stressful because you've already accepted the loss. When you go into a trade without a plan, over-leveraged, and you don't want to lose, that is when emotion comes into play. That is a dangerous place to be. Losses are learning opportunities. I can come into a day, take a $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 loss, and be completely fine. Why? Because I am focused on longevity. I have conviction in my model. When a trade doesn't work, I journal it and say, let me go back and figure out what the problem was. Was I emotional? Was I over-leveraged? Unless you're taking the time to improve, you are wasting time. Many people take a bunch of random trades, don't journal it, and gain no experience. They gain nothing valuable out of losses. Losses are a learning opportunity. Step away when needed. One of the biggest things holding people back is they don't know when to recognize conditions, when to trade. When not to trade, process-oriented vs output-oriented. It is the difference between being process-oriented versus output-oriented. Many people fail because they are output-oriented. You want to make money early on. You are not going to make money early on. I am sorry to tell you. You are going to lose money early on until you accept that and say, hey, that is part of the game. Every single trader loses, you won't succeed. Push your ego to the side. Use losing as an opportunity to learn. Build discipline when you can take no trades on a day. That is how you know you are progressing as a trader. You are building discipline. You know what you are looking for. You have conviction and you won't take anything else until you get that set up. Measure success by habits. If I come into a day, did everything I should have done, lowered my size, traded setups with conviction, and I am down on the day, that is a very successful day because I am focused on longevity. One day does not mean anything in my journey. Because I know the more I focus on those habits, when the market gives me the opportunity, I am ready. And I know I will always end up back on top because I am not focused on making money. I am not focused on getting funded. I am focusing on the habits I need to build to become the best trader I can possibly be. Hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next one.